can no longer sit by and wait for someone else to do something. That's why I'm running in this race. I felt I had to get involved because neither of my opponents possess the qualities that I look for in a candidate. One of them shares very few of my values. The other one seems, he may hold them, but he seems unwilling to defend them. And I don't know about you, but I think we have enough politicians in office who talk the talk, but won't walk the walk.
Yeah.
I've been talking to a lot of voters as I got my signatures to run and different things, and they're really fed up with both parties right now. They feel that both parties have let us down. They're hungry for someone who will listen to them, who represent them in state government, instead of party leadership who expects them to walk in lockstep with them. This race isn't about a particular party. It's about a particular set of values held by the people of Iowa. And you can count on me to hold firm to those values.
Excellent.
I am unapologetically pro-life from conception to natural death. I value the family and believe that God ordained marriage to be between one man and one woman. And I believe the only way we're going to see fiscal recovery in Iowa is for consumers to have confidence in our economy again. And that means our state and federal government needs to stop throwing our tax dollars down all the wrong holes and driving up our debt.
Yeah.
Consumers want to see leadership that knows how to get Iowans back to work through more business-friendly tax climate and regulatory environment. Once they see these positive things happening, they'll have confidence to begin spending again. And in turn, that will mean businesses will have a reason to hire again. When this legislative year session began, even after Chet Culver's 10% across the board tax or spending cut, we still had over $1 billion in deficit in Iowa. So what did they do to handle it? They used one-time money and federal dollars and borrowed the rest through an iJobs program that I don't think they've shown has actually produced any jobs. So they did all that with temporary money to make it look like a balanced budget. So when our legislature convenes again next year in 2011, we are again going to have over $1 billion in deficit to deal with. That's not leadership. That's setting up Iowans for failure. Because those one-time sources dry up and the expenses remain. And if nothing's done, taxes and fees will have to be raised again for you and me. Not only do state legislators need to cut spending without additional tax increases, they need to begin forecasting revenue and expenses out 2 to 5 years in advance so they can see how the bills they pass will affect spending not just this year, but next year and the year after that. This current practice they have of spending for today with no concern for tomorrow is short-sighted and only is driving us further into debt. Is that the kind of leadership we want?
No.
Iowans need property tax relief, parental school choice, and a much more friendly business climate, including tort reform and work comp reform. Our legislators seem to pay lip service to the 114,000 Iowans who are out of work right now. They say